Remember, please subscribe, like, and share because education continues rewards in this world and after for those who know. So, please share it. Scientific reasons. Q1 Why sharp knife cuts things easily but blunt knife cuts with difficult. A. In case of sharp knife the area of contact is smaller so the pressure is greater. In case of blunt knife the area of contact is greater so pressure is smaller. Second, cut things easily with sharp knife and it is difficult to cut with blunt knife. Q2 Why a nail sinks in water but a heavy ship floats. A. The nail sinks in water because the weight of the water displaced by it is less than the weight of it. The ship floats because it is so large and displaced large volume of water. The weight of the water displaced by the ship is greater than the weight of the ship. Q3 Why steel is more elastic than rubber. A. When we bring a shape in rubber, we require less force than steel. Steel has more resistance than rubber against applied force, therefore steel is more elastic than rubber. Q4 Why saline water exerts more pressure than pure water. A. Due to salinity the density of saline water is more than the pure water and hence it exerts more pressure. Q5 Why body floats on the surface of the liquid. A. Because of the weight of the body is balanced by the upthrust force. Q6 Why submarine submerges into water. A. There are large hollow tank fitted in the submarine. These tanks are filled with water, increasing the weight of submarine. Due to increase in the weight of submarine it submerges into water. Q7 Why rolling friction is less than the sliding friction. A. Force of friction depends upon the contact surface. When a body rolls over a surface the contact surface is much less than in sliding. Therefore rolling friction is less than sliding friction. Q8 Why body becomes weightless in space. A. Weight is the force with which Earth attracts a body towards its center. As the body taken away from the Earth its weight decreases because the gravitational pull of the Earth also decreases. In space there is no gravitational force. Therefore a body becomes weightless in space. Q9 Why is it dangerous to jump from a fast-moving vehicle. A. Our body is in motion along with the moving vehicle. If we jump from the moving vehicle our body tends to move forward because of inertia, but the lower part of the body is in contact with the Earth at rest. Hence we may fall, therefore it is dangerous to jump from a moving vehicle. Q10 Why do we not hear explosive sound produced in the sun? A. There is a vast vacuum between the sun and the earth. Sound waves are mechanical waves and cannot be heard on the earth. Q11 The passengers fall in forward direction when a moving bus suddenly stops. A. If the moving bus suddenly stops the lower part of the body in contact with the bus comes to rest, but upper part of the body continue its motion with the moving bus because of inertia. Therefore the passengers fall in forward direction when a moving bus suddenly stops. Q12 When a gun is fired its sound is heard a little after seeing its flash. A. The reason is that light travels much faster than sound. Due to its slow velocity sound lags behind and so it is heard a little after seeing the flash. Q13 Why the weight of a body at the poles of the earth is greater than that at the equator. A. Weight of the body depends upon the value of g at that place. Value of g depends upon the distance of that place from the center of the earth. G decreases as the distance from the center of the earth increases. Radius of the earth at poles is less than its radius at equator. Therefore at poles value g is greater than g at equator, since at poles of the earth the weight of body is greater than at the equator. Q14 Why small gaps are left between two adjacent pieces of rails. A. Materials expand on heating. Rails also expand as the temperature rises in summer days. To accommodate this expansion the gap between two pieces of rail is left. In the absence of this provision, railway tracks will buckle and destroyed. Scientific reasons. Q15 Why a body thrown upward always falls to ground. A. According to Newton's law of gravitation, every body in the universe attracts every other body. Earth attracts everything towards its center. When a body is thrown upward, then because of gravitational force of Earth, it always falls to the ground. Q16. How is a heavy boy balanced by a lighter boy on a seesaw? A heavy boy is balanced by a lighter boy on seesaw by satisfying second condition of equilibrium. For the lighter boy, the moment arm will be longer, whereas for heavy boy, the moment arm is smaller in balanced condition. The torque due to each boy will be equal and opposite in direction. Q17. Why it is not possible to measure the alternating current with the help of moving coil galvanometer. A moving coil galvanometer is used to measure the magnitude and direction of current. Alternating current changes its direction many times a second if it is passed through a moving coil galvanometer. The needle will simply vibrate about its mean position, 0. Because of magnetic effect, it is therefore not possible to measure alternating current with a moving coil galvanometer. Q18. Why does a nail sink but a ship having a huge mass floats on water? A. Nail is a solid body because it does not contain air, whereas ship is a large hollow body because it contains air. Density of nail is more than density of water. Anything whose density is more than that of water will sink into it, while the density of a ship is less than that of water. Hence a nail sinks but a ship floats on water. Q19. How does fish and other aquatic animals survive in extremely cold water in rivers, lakes and sea? A. When atmospheric temperature falls, the cooler and denser water, 4 centigrade, flows to the bottom because the density of water at 4 centigrade is maximum. If the temperature further falls below 4 centigrade, the water at the surface expands. Anomalous expansion and becomes lighter and does not sink. The ice continues to build up at the surface because it is less dense than water, while water near the bottom remains at 4 centigrade. The help fish and other aquatic animals to survive in extremely cold water. Q20. Why is a concave lens of suitable focal length used to remove short-sightedness of eyes? A. In short-sightedness, a person can see near objects clearly, but distant objects are not seen clearly. The reason for this defect is either the focal length of the eye lens is too short or the eyeball is too elongated. Image in short-sightedness is formed in front of retina. The defect can be removed by wearing spectacles or contact lens. With concave lens of suitable focal length, these lenses can focus the image clearly on the retina. Q21. Value of G at a hill is less than its value at the seashore. A. The value of G depends on the distance of a body from the center of Earth. The distance from the center of the Earth is more at a hill than at sea shore. The value of G value inversely is the square of the distance, therefore the value of G at hill is less. Q22. Why is lightning seen earlier than the sound of thunder? A. Speed of light is much higher than speed of sound. Light travels faster than sound, hence lightning on a rainy day is seen earlier than the sound of thunder. Remember, please subscribe, like and share because education continues. Rewards in this world and after for those who know. So, please share it.